The Book of Wisdom, Series 11. Wisdom gave success to their actions through a holy prophet. They crossed an uninhabited wilderness and pitched camp in inaccessible places. They stood up to their enemies and fought off the hostile powers. When they were thirsty, they called on you, and you gave them water from hard flint, from a rocky cliff, a welcome relief for the past. The same means you used to punish their enemies were of benefit to them in their trouble. Their enemies had the source of an ever flowing river, stirred up and polluted with blood, a stern response to the decree ordering the slaughter of infants. But against all hope, you gave your people water in abundance, showing them by the thirst they suffered how you had punished their enemies. Their trials were no more than merciful reproof. Through them they learned how severely the wicked were judged and punished. You tested them as a father does in abomination, but you examined their enemies as a stern king does in condemnation. Their enemies suffered at the time and also later. When they remembered the past, theirs was a double grief and groaning. They came to see that it was the work of the Lord. When they realized that their punishment and had benefited the others long before they had exposed Moses and had rejected him in derision, but now they admire him because of what had happened. And having suffered a thirst far different from that of the righteous, their wickedness and foolish ideas led them astray, even to worshipping snakes and their repugnant animals. Therefore, you sent them hordes of similar creatures to punish them, teaching them that punishment takes the same form as the sin itself. In fact, your almighty power that created the world from formless matter did not lack means to unleash upon them bears and savage lions, or monsters newly created, unknown and full of fury, breathing out fire, or noisily spitting smoke, or flashing fearful sparks from their enemies. Creatures not only capable of destroying them as at a single blow, but whose mere appearance could make them die of fright. How God corrects His children. Even without this, they could have dropped dead at a single breath if pursued by your justice or dispersed by the breath of your might. But you ordered all things with measure and number and weight. The mercy of God, for you are able to show your power at any moment, and who can resist the strength of your arm? For the entire world before you is like a grain that tips the scales, or like a drop of morning dew on the ground. But because you are almighty, you are merciful to all. You overlook sins and give your children time to repent. You love everything that exists and hate nothing that you have made. Had you hated anything, you would not have formed it. How could anything endure if you did not will it? And how could anything last that you had not called forth? You have compassion on all, because all is yours, O Lord, lover of life.